Hello.
Bonjour, hi.
Yeah, hello. Is this Gabriel?
Yes, it's me.
Okay, okay. Very nice meeting you. Nice having you with us today to have this little chat about your film. Are you the director and also the author of the script?
Yes, I am.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Very nice film. Which part of Canada are you in?
I'm near Montreal.
Ah, near Montreal. So you must be French speaking also.
Yes, I am. So I wasn't sure if the interview was going to be in English or in French.
Yeah. Well, we'll do it in English because it's the rule for everyone. But yeah, we could do it in French.
Perfect. Okay.
How are things? How are things with you?
It's good.
Early in the day now. What time is it now?
It's 10:30.
10:30. Well.
Oh, is it 10:30? No, it's 11:30.
Okay. Okay. Here it's 4:30 p.m. You know, so.
Yeah.
So we were very happy to have your film, and it's a nice comedy, a nice short film, and would like to talk about it a little bit, and then move on maybe and talk more about your career and your projects. So yeah, I was telling you that asking this, also making a comment about this film. It's you know, we regularly see in movie theaters in films this theme of making a film from a film shooting, so that people get to know more how we make films, and so you used also this general idea, but you worked on a nice setup where this crew is shooting an advertisement, and then we follow the process, and it's a quite funny process, and I think it's very close to reality, because I'm myself, I'm a director, and most people who are on set will find these situations quite common, and when they happen at the same time, it becomes really funny, when you have them one after the others. So what put you on that track? Why did you decide to tell this story that way?
At first, it was a theater group that they were searching for someone to write a theater piece, like it's a comedy troupe. So I wrote something, and they found it good, so they take it. And after that, COVID happened, and the representations did not go on. So I decided to make a film with that comedy, because the team of this night was cinema. So we were on the letter C. They do all the letters A, B, C, and every letter for a team. So that was cinema. So I was very inspired about cinema. So I wrote this comedy, and you said before it was close to reality, and yes, it is. And I wanted to make it exaggerated, because I learned during my studies, because I was making a lot of videos, and I learned that people are more able to relate when it's exaggerated. They like, oh yeah, this is exactly like that, but this is not like that exactly. But the more it is exaggerated, the more they feel that they remember them in this situation, how they felt in this situation.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it is exaggerated, but at the same time, it remains very credible, very true, very.
Yeah.
And the characters, maybe the characters were kind of you made them. Especially the director, you know, she's a bit caricatural because she
Yes.
she's like a big boss who who want to boss around everyone, you know, and they kind of are all afraid from her, you know, a little bit because she's so tough, you know, a tough lady among all these men. But the characterization was very interesting also, how you on each character you put certain aspects, certain qualities, and maybe like the DP who likes to make jokes, who likes to and then sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work, and it's very interesting. And but you also, this is a question, did you write the whole, it sounded a bit like an improv, you know, and you probably wrote it as such. But the way he was repeating all these lines, and that you would not do it this way, do it that way. Was that all written down and delivered exactly as you wrote it, or did you give them a little freedom to say their line?
I always let them a little freedom, but this was exactly like I wanted to be. So I wrote every sentences, and it was kind of perfectly on it. And if I have done the same sentence every time, it could have gotten old very fast. So that's why I thought maybe this could be like improvisation. So no script on this comedy. So this is gonna be funnier, and that's it. That's all.
Okay, so yeah, okay, and also the shots you were taking from the main characters, you know, the guy who was saying the advertisement, you had like two angles taking the shots of him, and then yeah, one of them was a POV kind of shot, and the other so you wanted this to look like really shooting an ad, but at the same time looking at people shooting the ad. So yeah. You put us in both situations, you know. So that was interesting to, you know, it broke a little bit. It made it more lively, more because you know, they were in the same setting. He was saying the same thing, yet we didn't feel the burden of all this, you know, and all these different lines. And the humor here, why did you decide? In fact, this is a pure comedy, and it tells about different. These are different jobs, you know. These are cinema jobs that we know, you know, that are the main jobs, you know. They're taking the images, they're taking the sound, and then directing, and then acting, you know. Basically, you took the four major, and then we had also the makeup girl come in, and but why did you decide to put this atmosphere and this very cinema-like or ad-like ad production type of environment to really to create comedy?
Well, as a guy who's working on cinema, I've been working on many sets, and I wanted to create something that makes me feel like this is short parts of some moments I have been dealing with when I'm doing a movie, making a movie, and everything that could possibly go wrong on a set. I wanted to put them in this movie to make to make that funny, and to show to people how is it going on a set, because people don't know how long this is to just make a short film. 2 minutes, sometimes it took hours and hours, and for the set it took I've been on set for 19 hours just to make that. And
you shot this in one day?
Yes, in one day, because the studio was, yes, because the studio was expensive, so in 2 days yeah, that was a lot. So yes, I shot this in one day. So
yeah, that's nice. That's nice. But you had to work 19 hours beyond. I suppose legal hours. No, you don't have a 12-hour rule or something like that in Canada.
I'm not sure about that, but this was not a professional production. It's not the same as a real professional with a lot of money invested. But that's a good question. I don't know about this 12 hours, but I bring some real good food on set, and that's important to me.
The key is that they accept to go to work, because if everybody agrees to work 24 hours, then nobody can really say why. I mean, because it's their everyone has agreed on it. I mean, they're not forcing anyone to do it. So obviously, having food and good food helps a lot.
Yes.
What is your career in terms of filmmaking? This is a short film. Is it your first short film, or have you done others?
It's my 6th short film, and I'm doing another short film. It's already filmed, but at this stage we are doing coloration and sound mixing, so it's pretty much done. I wanted to be this movie to be done in June, so like beginning of summer, but I think it's going to be a little longer, but that's going to be the seventh one.
The seventh.
Yes.
And in those 7 short films, how many are comedies?
VERDURE PRO was it was the second comedy with a team with me, because I've done another comedy, but I was alone on set. I was filming. My friends were the actors, and some friends didn't do all the scenes, so I was changing actors between the scenes but it was the same guy, but not the same actor. So that was super funny, but it was not serious at all. But I had no team, so this is the second comedy. The first comedy I've done was in 2016, about a guy 40 years old. He's never worked in his life, and he was he wanted to have a camera, but he didn't have the money. So his sister was like, "You should start to work now." And the movie is about him doing interviews, but super bad interviews. Like he didn't know what he was doing there. Was eating a yogurt and sometimes having fun with a balloon. And
obviously you couldn't get a job doing that.
No.
But yeah, that's interesting. So you're using comedy as also a way to pass on information about people, about their problems, supposedly, but in a funny way. And I meant to ask you, what is your business? How do you I mean, do you have another activity, or you live your films?
Yeah, I do a lot of things. I'm more into animation, like kids animation at school, playing games with them. And this is mostly this for my jobs, because I do a lot of things. I have a company who puts me on different events. Sometimes I could be cooking sausage. Sometimes I could be in the Montreal Bell Center for the Canadians, just to be the guy for the VIP toilets. And it's very varied, and that's how I like it. But one day I would like to make a feature film and make a career with that, because I started as a comedian, and that I was attracted by what's going behind the scenes, and that's how I started to make movies.
Well, I'd like also to congratulate you on the actors' direction, because those actors were really playing very nicely with each other, saying, those lines came out so nicely, and that's probably one of your talents, is because you are actor, to direct other actors so that they have nice performances, just like we saw in the movie.
I'm trying to.
Yeah, so that's nice. Well, I hope you can stay on the comedy path, because in Rabat-Comedy we look for young directors who want to dedicate their work to comedy, because we feel it is a genre very interesting for the audience, for all kind of publics, and at the same time very expressive in terms of cinema language. And therefore, we try to encourage comedies, and hopefully we'll be able, for your next works, next films, maybe bring you over this time. If we have the means, we'll do it happily, so that you get to know also other people who do the same thing, and we get to know you a little better. So sure. Good luck. Good luck good luck to the film in our festival, and good luck to you and to your work, and hopefully we'll get to connect some other time. Thank you so much for being with us, and for your time.
And thank you for the interview.
Yeah, all right.